All right, folks, the deck is Token Hunter. The goal of the deck is to play Unseal the Vault and then a bunch of token minions so that we can complete the quest and take advantage of the hero power. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. All right, let's lose our sanity queuing into robots for the next few hours or so. Also, I forgot to get more coffee, so I'm going to run and do that.
Sylvanas versus the Lich King!
I will crush your defiance as I crushed your city.
I will never serve.
What is Unseal the Vault? It's this card. There are a bunch of like baby seals that we need to save from lockup, I think is what's going on there.
I see you've brought guests.
No thank you. 1 for 1 on bots so far.
I have endured enough.
Well met.
Oh boy, it's my favorite Slay the Balatro Stone streamer.
That's me. Thank you, Jagler.
Sylvanas versus Valera.
I make my own book. I will never serve.
Okay, it is a rogue, but we have indication that it's not a robot this time, since they have the gold hero power in a different portrait at least. Copium. Uh-oh. That's bad for me.
The living drop all kinds of things. Job done.
There's no deck with Dig for Treasure that is going to be a good matchup for me, unless it's Hook Tusk Rogue. Purge. You see that, chat? We hit 420. That's the sex number. We're getting corroded.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
You're welcome, Courier.
Pirates away!
The game has already been lost.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Give me that. Not what I want.
Too soon.
So, huh. pretty good turn 3. There's no guarantee that this is the Garrote Rogue. It does look like it based on the, this guy. Right, this indicates to me not aggro, but combo.
There be no treasure 6 feet under.
So it's entirely possible, like, by next turn, we're just dead from 40?
Give me that. Not what I know. Ha ha!
Combo is 48, but pretty hard to pull off from 5. I mean, they first of all won't need the full 40 because of the board that they already have, and I have no, like, response to the board is the... Like, this boat being on the board for 2 turns is what cost me the game. Isn't getting tempo down more likely than the combo? I mean, the problem is, like, I can't defend against both. Which is part of why the deck is so good. And either way, the enabler for... Yeah, this is definitely the Garrote combo. Either way, the enabler for the combo has been the boat living for 2 turns, right? For either game plan, the boat living for 2 turns is what killed me. I think it's just lethal with the minions on board. Good lord. It is painful how that animation is. Is there anything that saves me here? The concede button.
I have endured enough.
Sylvanas versus
Yeah, well.
Lich King.
Oh, for the sake of my sanity, we might swap over to some Balatras sooner than planned.
As I crushed your city.
I will never serve.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of month left and a lot of bots that we're queuing into. Didn't think the Tavern Pass was worth it this season. I'm gonna be honest, it probably hasn't been worth it for me for a few expansions. I was just kind of buying it out of habit. I'm not like hurting for in-game resources, and the cosmetics don't. That's another bot list. Cosmetics don't provide me with a return on the cost. Alright, we'll keep it going for a little bit longer and see what the bot density is like, but I don't really have a second standard deck prepared, and okay. Now we're talking.
The light shall bring victory.
I will never serve.
I'm gonna keep the Albatross just in case it's a Reno deck. I mean, they're roping out the mulligan, so that's how you know for sure it's a human.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Good old-fashioned Renathal battle.
I will drain you.
Oh, that's the deck I wanted to make, is the Zarimi Questline Priest. I forgot. I need to write that down. Chat, take Peepo G's for me. Jot that down.
There's simply nothing I can do.
Balls? Yeah, let's throw down this Burge.
I will drain you.
Look at this beautiful board symmetry. Sorry, cemetery. Kind of hoping it would buff this one.
I will drain you.
It's a lot of barking.
Come closer. You can trust me.
Greybow would be proud. Okay. This is such a terrible quest. Why did... Oh, no. Why did I put this in the deck?
The time has come to dethrone our former.
The reward from the quest is a permanent Savage Roar on her hero power. This is likely a soft check for Reno. They kind of need to have it here.
We're gonna be rich.
Annoying, but not unexpected.
I will drain you.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Okay, at least with all the fodder that they've summoned, it's not terribly likely they get Reno back from a raised dead here. But that definitely sets me back quite a bit. Purge. That went about as poorly for them as we could have hoped. That went about as poorly for me as they could have hoped.
Well met.
Thank you for being a positive, handsome streamer.
I never made any promises to be either of those things.
The time has
But thank you,
come
Caleb.
to dethrone
In fact, that's the only thing I'm positive about. Please don't have other Reno. They've got like a full Hearthstone deck of cards left in their deck.
These waters give life.
What's the 8-mana card?
His reign ends now.
Whirlpool?
I will drain you.
You're welcome, Ian, and congrats.
We're gonna be rich.
I didn't do the math here, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just assumed it was lethal. It looked like lethal, so I just trusted. Yeah, welcome, Tint. I did not think we were going to pull that out after the Reno came down.
Sylvanas versus Jaina.
You asked for it. I will never serve.
Reno Quest Mage is pretty popular, so I'm going to keep the Jessica Albatross.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Interesting. They kept the leftmost card, but apparently was... Oh.
No one's going to believe this.
Who could have predicted that? Okay, I was gonna say, there's no world, unless the opponent is like a certified psychopath, that they would keep 2 copies of Objection, right?
Guess who?
Your signature is required.
Sparkle.
We just need to have some of these survive for the Acid Maw turn.
I'm late. I'm late.
It's fine. I go here into Acid Maw, which is potentially game winning. Not ideal, but I still have to do this. Okay. I haven't seen that card in a very long time.
None can stand against Tazorax.
You win.
Okay. We've done it. We've won 2 Hearthstones in a row. I've restored honor to my household or something. I don't know. Boring Secret Mage. Poor opponent was running Ethereal Arcanist, and you're good.
Sylvanas versus Gul'dan.
I was married on Nas Day. Was it a quick
I will never
wedding?
serve.
One of those like drive-through weddings in Las Vegas, or did everyone only have 15 seconds to make their to like recite their vows? Congrats again though, Ian. I think I'll full keep this.
Ah, I see you've brought
Ah.
guests.
Okay. Well, it's not a good matchup, but they did make their deck worse by adding Renathal. Trust me, I am an expert because I've done the same.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Job's done.
But it does make them far less reliable. Very happy to see them make that trade. I can just run these fellas out.
Job's done.
Just because they're the more aggressive options when there's no board facing me down. This requires them to have like a spell to answer it. Forty cards seem so counter-synergistic to their fatigue game plan. Even if like the best version of the deck doesn't just play hard for fatigue, it also wants to drop 8/8 giants, and even for that game plan, it's like makes that less reliable, right? Because you don't hit the 8/8s as frequently. And you have to run like a lower density of card quality.
Job's done.
Like the primary game plan for Quest Lock, at least used to be, I don't know. I assume it's still the case, is like giants hitting you in the face until you die.
Fails.
You also do get your crystallizers out slower usually, but skill difference, I guess. Noted, do not put Renathal and Demon Seed Warlock. Again, like, it's like the wheel Warlock conversation. I'm not going to tell you not to if you enjoy doing it, but it should come with the knowledge that you're making your deck worse. which, like, I do that kind of thing all the time. So, I'm not saying it's wrong to do so. It's just not necessarily optimal. When will these spooters get to attack?
Flesh fails.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, of course they're going to run Renethal. They just draw Crystallizer every game. Again, they've nearly got a full Hearthstone deck and left over, and they hit both Crystallizers in the top of their deck.
None can stand against Tazoran.
I think I just want the hyper smart game plan right now. But sometimes it's fun to run Renethal and Demon Seed too. I'm gonna be honest with you. You lost me at having fun while playing Demon Seed Warlock. But to each their own. Fun is subjective. This must be a defile setup or something, right?
Almost out of time.
Demon Seed is the only fun if you're playing the self-mill version. I think, like, the original Dark Glare version was at least a little bit more engaging to play. But it was also super busted and, like, problematic for other reasons. Are they gonna get this down? They did. This is always going face. And then it's lethal. If only they had 10 more health. Or, you know, like, rushing giants that would clear the board. My version of fun is making the opponent not win. Look, as somebody that played primarily mono black control in my limited MTG experience, I can relate to that. Like, yeah, I know that a duress gives us both the same amount of cards by the time it resolves, but like, I'm having fun. What do you want from me? I don't care that you're not. Sinkhole Dim Lands? Oh, man. I took a nonsensical homebrew, like, land destruction deck to a Friday Night Magic once and did not make any friends. The deck was not good, but, like, it wasn't a very competitive play group, and so things were slow developing, and nobody got to play the video game other than me. I guess it wasn't even a video game. Nobody got to play the card game but me. As the good Lord intended. Roffle abused the children. They were all adults. I don't think they consented to having their lands blown up by, like, some obnoxious nerd, but it happened anyway. I'm concerned it might be the Barnes, like, auctioneer druid. So. Oh, this is just a robot. Roffle, can you freeze like Senator Mitch McConnell? No, I don't think so, because, like, I'm old, but, like, I don't see the sweet embrace of death around every corner like he does. My man's been playing hide and seek with the devil for nearly a decade now. Can't believe he keeps getting away with it.
Sylvanas versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
1, 2.
I will never serve.
Look, let's just try keeping the Ziliax because we do want to go wide, right?
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
An incredible discovery!
Sanest first time chatter? What in God's name was that?
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Bear.
It'll be our little secret.
Go face. Play around rig fair game. Play here. Play into objection. Okay.
Job's done.
It'll be our little secret.
I mean, that's one way to break an objection, I guess. They had a goal and shot for the heavens. Look, like, I know it's unfair to lump every chatter
Candle much lighter.
into, like, one category, but, like, sometimes... some of you, I wonder how you function in the real world. If that's the type of question that you find appropriate to ask somebody. It's not as good of an acid maw as the previous one, but it's still pretty not bad, right? I do not function. Look, same. That's why I play, like, games on your computer screen. But I try, man. I do my best. Better than, I feel like I do better than at least 50% of chatters.
Roffle, your end of duels video actually made me a little teary-eyed. I would like compensation for my emotional distress, please.
I think that's probably fair, but at the same time, like, yeah, it was rough for me as well. But thank you, Cathedrian. Alright, let's do the attacks to face first in case of a random, I don't know, What would I be afraid of? Let's see what the secret could be. Wait, that's kind of nice with the acid maw up. And we do that. I guess we just take this bump. You like movies about gladiators? Well, I mean, still a much better question than the first one asked of me. But I'm not entirely sure where you're going with that. Wait, I forgot about the synergy with the quest. I forgot I'm running the quest because it's so pointless. Also, this whole conversation has caught me completely off guard. Do you like bees? No. One almost killed me on my 8th birthday. Or sorry, 8th birthday party. When I found out I'm allergic to bees. Alright, I'm going face here first, even though it could cost me damage to play around Flame Ward.
The living grab all kinds of things.
Actually, whoa! I love when board gets tiny like that.
You put a spell on me.
Thanks. Burge. No, I don't think so. Wait, we get to see what the secret is? What does that quest even do again? It, generally speaking, it takes up a spot in my opening hand. Alright, actually... Roffle, I am an entomologist, and I just like to mention that our lab has a bee quadrant. Be sure to never wander there. So I went through several rather irritating years of my childhood afterwards getting low-dose bee venom shot into my arm to desensitize me. And I believe I've been stung by a bee since then and didn't have, like, a severe reaction, so I should be okay. But I try not to risk it. Like, I don't go out, like, recreationally getting stung by bees or anything.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
I will never serve.
This hand looks like a full keep to me.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
I've been seeing a lot of questline warlocks recently. Roffle hates fun confirmed? What, is your idea of fun getting stung by a pack of bees?
Try crystal.
I mean, I'm not going to shame you if that's what you're into, but I'm not.
I think now is a good time for today's joke. What do you call a bee that lives in the United States of America? A USB.
Oh, man. The frustrating part about a USB is, like, when it stings you, it doesn't know which end, like, it always gets the wrong end first, you know? And then it has to flip itself around and sting you again. Look, I'm gonna lose that game, but we probably have to like leave this footage in for the video just for that bit now. Opposing questline warlocks not draw crystallizer, both crystallizers in the top half of their deck. Difficulty impossible. See, this is how you build questline warlock. Look at how sensible and strong this is. And also I'm dead. Okay, what we need is Acid Maw. So you're saying there's a chance.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
There's not a chance. The opponent has already won. Because I think they get a good chance at both crystallizers here, because the only other minion is a librarian. Okay, thank God. Questline Warlock's always high roll? Well, I mean, they're just very consistent when they don't add 10 extra cards, is kind of the discussion that we were having previously, right? Like, this is why you don't want Renathal in your deck, so that you can do this more reliably. You're welcome, Buggy Man. Alright, we have to take the world's saddest turn right now, so that we can set up for next turn. Yeah, but think about the plus 10 health. I mean, no, I've thought about the plus 10 health. The reality is that if you're concerned about plus 10 health in Questline Warlock, you're just a coward.
Spit that out.
Bleh. But they don't have a board. How could they win now? Clueless. You know what I think the opponent actually needs right now, looking at this game a little bit more closely, is 10 extra health, right? They're just desperate for that 10 extra health right now. Look, we need to leave that game in the final cut for two reasons. One, my funny USB bit that nobody laughed at, but I think it's funny. And two, and this is the main reason, just to prove the point that I'm right about Renathal and Questline Warlock. Because inevitably YouTube commenters will tell me, no, if any deck wants Renathal, it's Questline Warlock, so that you have extra health to buffer through. And it's just like, okay, buddy. Is this really going to be a third Questline Warlock? Like, the deck's fine. It's just, like, in terms of its power level, it just seems to be highly overrepresented for... like, relative to its strength. Okay, this, they mulligan the quest spot, so it's not Another Renethal questline Warlock, fortunately. I had no idea they reverted the nerf. At least I'll be able to play my boring control decks again. I don't know when you entered stream, but I've been starting games with 40 health for the past 45 minutes.
I swear I saw it!
Yeah, we've got a couple of options for next turn. We can either try and get some buffs off of this, or if we get a board clear, we just go on a rampage. Alright, we're rampaging now, I guess. Wait, that's good for the quest line. Quest. Not every quest is a quest line, Roffle. Come on now. Oh my god. Animations, please. Can't believe that card used to cost 6 mana. It was really awful. Yes. That's why it has never seen play until the recent change. But also, that was like, I would argue that is maybe one of the better changes that came out of the Caverns of Time. That and like Jade Swarmer to 1. Like most of the other ones were kind of head scratchers. That one maybe arguably made the most sense. That's kind of devastating for my deck. Cthulhu buff was cool, yeah, that's true. Some of the Cthulhu, like, pluralize the Cthulhu buffs, I think. We're in agreement there.
Caught this one eating
Rush?
snacks.
Okay. We can clear that next turn then. Why are there 2 of them? Is this opponent just like singularly looking to beat me? I can't help but assume that's the case. And take great offense. Okay, I only need 1 more, so next turn I need to probably lead with the hero power. I didn't need that mana crystal anyway. Copium. I think we're gonna take these trades anyway, so just hero power and then play Obama here.
Well met.
A Landon. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Now we can finally answer the age-old question of what does this quest line do? Very little, it turns out.
Come close and burn.
Yeah, it's not bad.
None can stand against Tazolar.
I will drain you.
Formation champion.
Do be draining though. So we know they're not Reno, at least. The age-old question, can the Hunter Oldham quest win? Look, it's done it once before.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Oh god, that's gonna get weapon destruction, isn't it? Alright, give me the Acid Maw here.
I smell an
think this is too good to pass up, actually.
I will drain.
Okay.
This is only the beginning.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
I kind of want to save this for the Unleash the Hound's turn. Even though it is free. Yeah, the ETC with a Sargeras in it is a little strange. No way.
And shadow.
That's the silliest goose play I think I've ever seen. That I cannot believe that worked out. My god. Like, legitimately, the only time that could work out is if you play the Sargeras directly into the Gul'dan. Otherwise, you're just going to get a whole bunch of these imps back and feel real terrible about it.
I have no time for games. I will drain you.
3/6 imps incoming. I'm more concerned about the 6/8s they're about to summon with taunt.
The time has come to dethrone
Balls.
I will drain you.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
This is a bit of a problem. But on the bright side, it's one that I don't foresee myself having a solution to. Surely this will save me.
His reign ends now.
It's a bit of an order lull, isn't it?
I am only more deadly.
I will drain you. I have no time for games.
There's just not appear to be a way that I can survive this, right? Like I can go here, here, and they just kill and bite me.
I have endured enough.
Nice. At least we got the right amount of XP.
Sylvanas!
Oh, unfortunately, it looks like a bot.
This ends now.
I will never serve.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Bot percentage has been pretty low. It was, we ran into quite a few at the start of this deck, but we have hit a fair number of humans consecutively at least. It's going to be the battle friend and an attack. It's even more indicative of a robot. Oops.
Sylvanas versus Uther.
Your judgment begins.
They're doing the color animal convention again? Yeah.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
I heckin' love passing turn one for a nonsensical payoff. Oh. Tempo.
This one eating party snacks.
Actually tempo?
Candle much lighter.
The living grab all kinds of things.
I will drain you.
Spit that out.
We do be tempoing.
Golden in their waters.
So that needs to die.
I will drain you.
Anything good?
like we've got worms. Wait, that's not fair. You can't play that. It's been nerfed. Summons 5, give them the buff, I trade, and then I go face to make a new one. Since we don't make any damage progress otherwise. Get some more worms. Efficiency.
One more coat of paint should do the trick.
What do you know? Fine. Doesn't even get Wind Fury anymore. SMH my head. I kind of need some card draw right now, so I'm going to take that option. Okay. Do you think that, like, I know everybody's talking about how Blizzard should sell a King plush, but do you think they'll ever sell an RC Hound? I kind of want one. Wonder why Blizzard didn't make a built-in deck tracker for Hearthstone yet. They just laid off a bunch of engineers. It's not just a snap your fingers and it's done type thing. Look, we gotta win while completing the quest. Otherwise, what's the point? Like, there are a lot of things that would be nice, and I'm sure even the engineers themselves would agree that they would like to do, but they don't get to make those decisions.